And the pitch. Swinging a bouncer, foul past Garth Orge at first. Over at third base, per usual, it's Eddie Cedar. Ball 2 and strike 2. Pavano winds. Here it is. Morgan bounces to first. Luke Hughes is there and makes the play unassisted. And there are 2 up and 2 down. Here comes Ryan Braun. Braun's hitting streak has reached 21 games. The Brewers' all-time high, of course, is Paul Molitor back in 1987 with 39. Davey May back in 1973 had one of 24 games. Corey Hart's had a couple. One of 22, one of 20. Former Brewers first baseman Cecil Cooper had a 22-gamer. And Ryan Braun in there at 21, and the pitch, strike 1 called. 0-1 on Ryan. Going to be a big crowd at Target Field again. Over 40,000 last night. The largest crowd of the year. And a Twins victory. Here's the 0-1. Braun sends a rocket to a short hop pick by Nishioka, and he throws him out. 3 up and 3 down. Pavano works through the first. At the end of 1/2 inning of play, it is Milwaukee 0 and Minnesota coming up. Left-hander Chris Narveson, who beat Minnesota in his last outing, all set to work. To Ben Revere, the Twins center fielder. .275 without a home run. He's driven in 9. Casilla next. That one is in there. Strike 1 called. Marty Foster is calling the balls and strikes tonight. Casilla. And then Joe Mauer is the DH, the pitch. A little low and off the outside corner, and it's even. Narveson is 17th start of the year tonight. Lifetime against Minnesota. He's 2-0. Cranks it up. Here it is. Revere, a swing and a miss. Ball 1 and strike 2 on the Minnesota center fielder.
Gamble is not DHing. He is going first base. Prince Fielder is DHing.
Here is the pitch, and it's lifted in the air to Betancourt, and Revere is retired. Here is Alexi Casilla, the second baseman. Change in the Brewers lineup here. They had listed Matt Gamble as the DH. He is playing at first base. Prince Fielder will do the DHing tonight. Same spot in the batting order. That one's down low on a fastball. 87 miles per hour, according to our Roadrunner broadband radar gun. Here comes Narby, and that one is a check swing, and it's too high, 2-0. Narveson appearing against Minnesota for the 5th time in his career. His 3rd time as a starter. Here it is. Too low and popping away from Lucroy. 3 balls, no strikes. Matt Gamble in his 2nd game as a starting first baseman. 3-0 pitch, here it is. It's in there, and it's 3 balls and a strike. Casilla batting .246 with a pair of home runs and 16 runs batted in. Narveson deals again, swinging and a line drive, base hit to left. And the Twins have a runner. Here's Joe Mauer. Mauer had a good night last night in that Minnesota win. He was 3 out of 4. Gets the night off as the catcher. He's in there as the DH. Joe Mauer has yet to homer this year. Driven in 7, and he's batting .241. And the pitch to him is good for a strike. 4-11 to the deepest part of target field. That's in that little corner out around the bullpen area in deepest left center. Right center is 403. 365 to that right center field gap as Mauer takes down low and inside. Left center field is 377. Pretty fair ballpark. Ball carries all right here. The stretch. Here comes Chris. Too high on Mauer at the letters. Jim Tome's opposite field home run last night provided the winning margin. Virtually no breeze at all now. Just a beautiful night here in Minnesota. And Narveson flips one to first. Casillas back in time. Narveson trying to win his 6th of the year. He's 5-5. His earned run average stands at 4.42. Giving up 7 home runs. Casilla leads. The pitch to Mauer is bounced up along first. Picked up by Matt Gamble. Ball 2 and strike 2 on Joe Mauer. Mauer's 3-hit game last night, his first of the year. And the pitch to him, swing and a miss. Narveson struck him out with a beautiful changeup. And here comes Michael Kadire. 2 down, runner aboard, and Kadire is in there. He had a base hit last night in 3 trips. Batting .283 with 10 home runs. 30 driven in. And Narveson again goes to first. Little errant throw that time, but picked up by Matt Gamble. Now from the stretch. Here it is, outside and high, and it's 1 ball to no strikes. Alexei Casilla, the runner at first. Outfield for Kadire. They play him as a pull hitter in center and left. Mark Kotze is in right field tonight, playing about 90 feet off the line. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Narveson down and away, and Kadire went after it. Ball 1 and strike 1 on the Twins right fielder. We're going to be close to 40,000 again here tonight. Some vacant seats left, but I think there's a lot of folks still making their way in here. Beautiful target field. Ball 1 and strike 1. Tons of Brewer fans in attendance again tonight. Lucroy sets the sign. Narveson checks Casilla. Now deals. Kadire took it down low on a change of pace. 2 balls out of strike. Dyer deep in the box out of a straightaway stance. And the pitch to him outside missing. 3-1 now. Now the stretch. Here it is. In the dirt, and he walks Kadire with 2 outs. And that's going to bring up Danny Valencia, the third baseman. Valencia 1 for 4 in last night's opener. He's in there at 219 tonight. 8 home runs. He's driven in 37. He's got some power. He homered in the series in Milwaukee. Brewers came back to win that game after Valencia's 3-run homer put the Twins in front. Narveson with 2 on and 2 outs. And he backs off. Alexi Casilla, pretty good lead out at second. Target field bathed in sunshine. Pretty much from left all the way around to right field. Shadows in front of the mound area. The pitch. Strike at the knees on the outside corner. Narveson pitching in sunshine. And then shade the rest of the way after planting that front foot and letting the baseball go. It's all shade to home plate. Not hard to see it all. Got a nice background here at Target Field. Here comes Chris. Valencia took it low, and a good save by Lucroy. One ball and 1 strike. 1 out base hit by Casilla following Mauer's strikeout. Kadire drew the walk, and he's 1-1 now on Danny Valencia. Out of a slightly open stance, Valencia waits. Narveson deals way outside. 2 balls and a strike. Valencia, born and raised in Miami, Florida. Twins third baseman waits. Down low. Narveson missed again. 3 balls and a strike with Luke Hughes to follow. The sign, runners lead. Here it is. Valencia smashed to left, the base hit. Casilla around third. He'll score, and Minnesota leads. He got behind him, 3-1, had to come in there, and Valencia ripped one between Betancourt and Counsell. No chance for Ryan Braun on that one. Alexi Casilla with very good speed. He scores 1-0 Minnesota. And here is Luke Hughes, the first baseman. And a swing and a miss, 0-1. Hughes with a pair of home runs. Driven in 11. And he's batting .236. One nothing Twins. Here comes Chris. Swing and a miss. Nice change of pace down low and away, and Hughes went after it. Jason Repko, the left fielder, is due to follow. Narveson trying to end it right here. 2 strikes. He sets and delivers. Bouncer hit to third, and Counsell goes the short route to Rickey at second. They get the force on Valencia to end the inning. Twins get 1 on a couple of base hits, and they leave 2 stranded, and at the end of 1 complete from Minneapolis. Twins 1, Brewers nothing.
620 WTMJ.
Prince Fielder leading off, looks at a strike from Pavano. 1-0 Minnesota. Prince Fielder in the series 0 for 4 the pitch to him. Swinging a fly ball to left into the corner. This one is going to make the seats. And it's 2 strikes on Prince. Matt Gamble next, and then Betancourt. Fielder's average has dipped below 300. In there at 298. Time call now. Prince steps out. Fielder with 21 home runs, 69 runs batted in. And the pitch to him, swinging a smash up the middle of base hit. Tying run aboard for the Crew. Here comes Matt Gamble. Gamble, since joining the Crew, 2 out of 12, swinging a double play ball, hit to Casilla. Nishioka run, and the relay in time for a very quick 4-6-3 double play. Double play for the Twins, number 61 on the year. And now with 2 down, here is Yuniesky Betancourt. Gamble hit it hard, but right at Casilla. Betancourt, 1 out of 3 in last night's opening game. 243 with 5 home runs and 27 driven in. Takes one down low, and it's ball 1. Here comes Pavano, in and over with a breaking ball. And the 1-1 offering is bounced on the ground to the hole. There's Nishioka. Picked it up and hopped over a sprawling Danny Valencia to throw him out by a couple of steps. Nice play by Nishioka. Brewers go quietly after the leadoff single, the double play ground ball, and then Betancourt's 6-3 ground out to end it. Inning and a half complete. Twins 1, Brewers nothing.
Steady.
Jason Repko, the Twins left fielder, will lead things off. Drew Butera follows. Opening pitch drops low, and it's ball 1. Tsuyoshi Nishioka, I should say. Slick fielding Twin shortstop. Pitch is hit foul near the Brewers dugout. Ball 1 and strike 1 on the right-handed batting Jason Repko. Here comes Chris. Bouncer hit to third. Counsell had him played perfectly and throws him out easily. 1 up and 1 down. Here is Butera batting 175. Well, Justin Morneau, we talked about him last night. Recovering from surgery on his neck, a herniated disc. Here's the pitch. It is a ball outside. He'll be doing some light activities over the next couple of weeks. Had the operation on Monday. Everybody, including Morneau, swinging a drive to the gap in left center. This is trouble. Morgan will run it down at the wall, and in the second with a one-out double is Drew Butera. Here is Shioichi Nishioka, the shortstop. Yeah, Justin Morneau has had a bad year. Disabled last month, strained left wrist. He had been contemplating that neck surgery for quite some time, and when he hit the DL with that wrist problem, they said, let's go. Here's the pitch, and that one is down low and inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Delman Young, strained oblique, took batting practice yesterday and again today. Bernard Span, concussion. They're all getting back together, though. The pitch lined to left. Braun is there and makes the grab. Nishioka hit it hard, but right at Ryan Braun. Two men are out, and back to the top of the order now in Ben Revere. Albert Pujols on the men for the Cardinals. They're talking about Pujols coming back possibly in the middle of July, if not quicker, from that broken wrist. The pitch, swinging a comebacker. Narveson knocks it down, picks it up, and throws in time or not. Nope. Revere beat it. Bang, bang, play at first. And Billy Welke says he got there. They're going to score that a base hit. It was hit to Narveson's right. He got a glove on it, but he couldn't hold it. And then outran the throw from Chris. Here is Alexi Casilla with a first inning single and a run scored. Butera is at third, Revere at first. Here comes Chris. It is too low and it's ball one. Jose Reyes, Mets hot-hitting shortstop, swinging a fly ball foul, taken out of Saturday's game against the Yankees. Left hamstring problems. Well, he's been on a tear this year. He had problems in 2009 with a hamstring. All 4 leg injuries. He's had leg injuries pretty much his whole career with the Mets. And the pitch, line to the right field corner. This is going to wind up in the seats. Ball 1 and strike 2. And for a guy like Reyes, who has such great speed, I mean, he's got a little bit of everything. A little bit of power, and he'll hit some home runs, but he covers an unbelievable amount of ground at shortstop, and he can steal bases. Legs are his biggest asset. Now the pitch. Half swing. Did he hold? I think he did. He did. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Runner goes, and there will be no throw. Ben Revere picks up a stolen base. He had a good jump against Chris. Lucroy could have taken his shot. I don't think Butera at third is all that fast. And the pitch. Casilla bounces to Counsell. The throw across in time, and the inning is over. We have completed 2 now from Minnesota. It remains 1-0 Twins.
Right now, the home team.
Thirds on. Here's Corey.
All right, Uke, thanks. And 7 sounds awfully nice right now. Mark Kotze, Jonathan Lucroy, Craig Counsell to bat against Pavano. And Kotze takes a quick strike, 0-1. Kotze at .231, no homers, 9 RBIs this year. He's a left-handed batter. Pavano from the windup, and the 0-1 pitch swinging a foul. That got a piece of the catcher Butera. Kind of trickling near the Brewers on deck circle, third base side, 0-2. Revere shading Kotze towards left center, and the 0-2. He strikes out swinging. It was off speed from Pavano, just 83 miles per hour. So 3 pitches, 3 strikes. Quickly 1 down, 1-0 Twins. And now Jonathan Lucroy. Second-year Brewers catcher, hitless last night in 3 tries. Batting .284. Pavano 6'5", 250 pounds, and delivers a fastball strike. Twins got their run back in the first inning on a 2-out RBI single by Danny Valencia. Now the 0-1 outside a slider, 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, our contestant tonight in the Lincoln Contractor Supply and Fabco Rents 3-bagger in the third sweepstakes is Christina Waters from Wauwatosa. I'll explain more after the 1-1 to Lucroy. It's on the way. Line on the ground right side. To his left goes Casilla. The second baseman makes the play. Round number 2. Jam John there off the handle of the bat of Lucroy, and to his left Casilla. The second baseman makes the play. So 2 down, 1-0 Twins, and here's Counsell. Yeah, Christina, still some time left for you this half inning. If a Brewers batter belts a triple, you win $250 in fly bucks courtesy of Frontier Airlines. Visit any Lincoln Contractor Supply and Fabco Rent store for details, or enter online at jsosports.com. 0-1 the count on Counsell, wearing jersey number 30. Hitting .200 for the year. The leg kick and the 0-1. A swing and a foul back off the screen. And it's 0-2. Pavano this year has been tough to beat at this ballpark. In 6 prior starts, Pavano 3-1. At Target Field, ERA an impressive 2.64. The 0-2 is inside at the shins of Counsell, ball 1. Originally drafted by the Boston Red Sox, 13th round selection, 1994 first-year player draft. He was then sent to the Expos in November of '97 in that deal that brought Pedro Martinez to Boston. Now the 1-2 changeup outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 83 miles per hour on the Roadrunner broadband radar gun. 1-0 Twins. Brewers batting in the third. Base is empty, 2 down. Counsell back in, awaits, and the 2-2 pitch. He strikes out swinging. Change of pace from Pavano, and the Twins right-hander retires the side in order after 2.5 at Target Field. 1-0 Minnesota.
Have you heard?
Well, a bit later on tonight, we'll take a look at the U.S. Cellular Text the Booth, Text of the Ball Game. Always enjoy reading a few of those each and every night. It is very easy to reach us here in the booth. You can text us. Please begin your text by spelling out Brew, B-R-E-W, and then send us your message to 31046. Again, that number, 31046. 1-0 Twins. Mauer begins the Minnesota third, and Narveson deals a strike. And just for texting us, you'll have a chance to win tickets for an upcoming ball game at gorgeous Miller Park. Visit JSOsports.com for official rules and more details. Normal text rates do apply. The 0-1, blistering fastball. You hear the pop in Lucroy's glove, 0-2. Mauer struck out back in the first. A big night last night, 3 for 4, scored twice. Left-handed batter, left-handed pitcher, and the 0-2 breaking ball rolled in the ground right side. Rickey with the pick and the throw, 1 down. Mauer in his career has thrived against Milwaukee pitching. .333 lifetime average against the Crew. That includes 5 home runs. He's 0 for 2 tonight. 1-0 Twins in the third. And now Michael Kadire very well could be heading to his first All-Star game. He's had a good year. Right-handed batter. And the pitch, breaking ball rolled foul near the third base dugout, occupied by the Brewers, and it's 0-1. Kadire, 283, 10 homers, driven in 30, hit for the cycle against the Brewers back in 2009 at the Metrodome. Kadire, 2. Now the 0-1, tails outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Arvidsson has never lost to the Twins in his career. The kick and the 1-1 pitch, a swing and a drive to left and trouble. Braun going back at the wall. That ball's gone. To the second deck in left field, Kadire belts his 11th home run, and it's 2-0 Minnesota. Another guy that has hit well against the Brewers in his career, Kadire. A solo shot in the third, and that ups the Twins' lead to 2. Pitch was about thigh high. His 31st RBI. Bases empty, still 1 out. Now Valencia, he bangs one to left center. This is trouble. Braun back, and the Twins have gone back to back. 2 Rockets. First Kadire, now Valencia. 3-0 Minnesota. Boy, Valencia's had some big games against the Brewers this year. Even though the Brewers swept the Twins last weekend in Milwaukee, Valencia still put up good numbers. He had an RBI last night. He has 2 RBIs tonight. 3-0 Twins. Now Luke Hughes. And a breaking ball's in for a strike. Well, he was sitting first pitch fastball. That's exactly what he got. Now the 0-1 pitch rolled foul. Third base side, 0-2. 9th homer for Valencia, 38th. Check that, 39 RBIs now. And Arvidsson now has surrendered 9 home runs this year. And the 0-2 is outside. Ball 1. First time the Twins go back-to-back this season. Last time they went back-to-back, September of 2010. 3-0 Twins in the third. Base is empty, 1 down, and the 1-2 pitch, bouncing ball, base hit, center field. That pitch at 1-2 got way too much of the plate, and Hughes bangs a single to center. That's his first hit of the series. Knee high, and that's going to send out Lucroy for a chat as he talks shop with Narveson. Twins as a team, with all their injuries, don't hit that many home runs. You know, they've gone back-to-back tonight, only 48 home runs as a team this year. To kind of put that into perspective, the Brewers as a team, 92. And the Twins at 48 now. And the pitch, swing and a foul at the plate, 0-1. Jason Repko in left field tonight. He came on as a defensive replacement late last night. He bounced out to third. Back in the second inning. Delman Young is on the disabled list with a foot and ankle injury. Hughes at first, 1 out, 3-0 Twins, and the 0-1 pitch at the knees, but just missed it down low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Repko is a right-handed batter, and the Brewers do shift on Repko. They play him to pull. Ricky Weeks still playing right of second, but is covering more of the middle than he is the hole on the right side. Hughes at first, 1 down, the 1-1 outside, ball 2. Long way to go. 3-0 Twins, only the 3rd. Narveson off the third base side of the rubber from the stretch. Holds the glove near his belt. Instead, we'll check on Hughes at first, and he's back in. With their win last night, the Twins are 10 games under 500. 8 back of the Indians going into today's action, and that's a base hit to left. Braun coming in towards the line to cut it off, but Repko kind of reaching down and stroking one to left field. And that's 4 straight hits by the Twins. Homers by Kadire, Valencia. Hughes singled to center. Now Repko bangs a base hit to left. And here's Rick Kranitz out for a quick trip to the mound. Settle down Narveson. So the Twins right now 8 games back of the Indians, but Cleveland won their game today. They beat the Reds 3-1. For the time being, they're 8.5 back, but the Twins at home right at 500, 17-17. They have won 11 of their last 12 at home. And they lead by 3 tonight. 2 on, 1 out, double play would end the inning. There's the catcher, Butera. There's jersey number 41. The runners go, and now there's a mix-up as stopping off second was Hughes. And now they've got him in a rundown between second and third, and Lucroy will tag him out as he was diving to third base. Hughes took off for third, but then he stopped. Repko at first. He was going the entire time. But then Hughes stopped. He was maybe, I'd say, 20 feet off the bag at second on his way to third when he stopped. Repko never saw him. And Repko kept going to second. Then Hughes in a rundown. Lucroy did not make a single throw. And he tagged out Hughes as he was diving towards the third base bag. So caught stealing, 2 unassisted. So 2 down. Repko now at second. And Narveson out away from ending this inning. And the 1-0 pitch upstairs, ball 2. Twins don't run all that much. Revere did steal a base earlier tonight. Alexei Casilla leads this team with 12 stolen bases. Revere now with 10. Bernard Span, who can fly, but he's on the DL. Twins center fielder. Narveson behind, and the 2-0 pitch, a swing and a foul back off the screen. Lucroy never made a single throw. Just ran right at Hughes between second and third and tagged him out. The 2-1 pitch, bouncing ball to third, behind the bag. Counsell straightens up, throws across, inning over. But the Twins get 2 on back-to-back homers by Kadire and Valencia. After 3 at Target Field, our new score, Minnesota 3, Milwaukee nothing. 2 down. Brewers are down 3-0. And now Ryan Braun. Third strikeout for Pavano tonight. Braun had a line drive rocket back in the first inning on the short hop. Nishioka made a nice scoop to throw out Braun his first at bat. And the pitch, he sends one to right center in the gap. Going back, Kadire looks up at the wall. That ball's off the wall. Braun trying for two. The throw to second, not nearly in time. Feet first, sliding double by Ryan Braun. And the Brewers have their second hit off Pavano tonight as Braun doubles here in the fourth inning. So the streak continues for Ryan Braun. That's now 22 consecutive games with at least one hit. Ryan Braun began the day with the third best batting average in the National League at .321. And he doubles here in the fourth. Now Fielder. Brewers are down by 3 in the fourth. 2 down. Braun at second. Pavano from the stretch. And a half swing is going to cost him a full strike. And it's 0-1. With that double by Braun, $50 more going to the MAC Fund. Courtesy of West Bend, the Silver Lining, proud to donate $50 for every double by a Brewers batter all season long. Now the 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. It was off speed and nasty from Pavano, just 80 miles per hour. And Fielder behind, 0-2. Pavano only 41 pitches in. Braun at second, 2 down. And the 0-2 pitch pulled foul on the ground, right between Garth Orge and the first baseline. Fielder hasn't seen Pavano all that much, just 8 prior at bats. But he's had some success, 3 hits, including 1 home run. Braun took Pavano deep last Sunday at Miller Park. It was a line drive, rocket home run to left center. And the Brewers did not do much against Pavano early, but then they got some runs off of him in the 5th and 6th inning last Sunday. And the 0-2 is high, ball 1. In fact, I think Chris Narveson had an RBI double off Pavano. Luke Roy run scoring double. There was good production up and down the lineup last time the Brewers saw Pavano last Sunday. Twins 3, Brewers 0, 4th inning. Braun at second, 2 down. Now the 1-2 pitch, a swing and a fly ball to left. Slicing towards the seats. Over is Valencia, and that ball is caught. A running grab in foul territory down the left field line. And the inning is over. Brewers don't score, get a hit, leave 1 after 3.5 in Minneapolis. 3-0 Twins. Yoshi Nishioka leads off the Twins' 4th. He's down a quick strike, and Narveson's 0-1 breaking ball is in for strike 2. Corey, Bob, and Kent, we thank you for spending a part of your holiday weekend with us. Beautiful night here in Minneapolis. Target Field, blue skies, still plenty of sunshine. Lights are on. They will not take full effect for a while. And the 0-2 is inside. Breaking ball skipping in front of the plate on the dirt. It's ball 1. Nishioka lined out to Braun in left field. Back in the second, he's 1 for 3 in this series with a walk. He's played some good defense, especially tonight. He's a switch hitter, batting right-handed against the lefty Narveson. Then Revere on deck, and then Alexei Casilla. The windup, Narveson ready, and the 1-2 pitch, bouncing ball to short. Bedcourt on the charge. He gloves, throws in time to get him. We're on number 1. Nishioka is gone. 3-0 Twins in the 4th. And here's Revere. Hey, fans, be sure to stop by the Time Warner Cable store at either Mayfair or Southridge Mall. And if you bring in a competitor's invoice and switch to the triple play bundle, you'll receive free tickets to a select Brewers game. This offer is good while supplies last. Now Revere, and he takes a strike. Triple play bundle, an outstanding package. You get it all. Cable, internet, home phone. Now the 0-1 bouncing ball right side. Routine for Ricky. He's got it. Easy flip to Gamble. 2 down. Narveson has yet to retire the side in order. He has sat down the first 2 Twins batters here in the 4th, Nishioka and Revere. So 2 down. Twins lead by 3. Now Casilla, and he's also a switch hitter. Before the Brewers arrived into Minneapolis, the Twins hosted the Dodgers. Swinging a miss, 0-1. They played Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and Twins took 2 out of 3, but Casilla did not play on Wednesday. He was bothered by a sore back and a sore thumb. He's out there last night, hitless in 3 tries. He's 1 for 2 tonight, and the 0-1 is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. But whenever I see a guy, a hitter, that had to miss a game with a thumb injury or any kind of hand injury, I would always think the game plan is to pound that guy inside, make it uncomfortable for him. 1-1, off speed is outside, 2-1. Any kind of thumb injury or hand injury, wrist injury, pound him inside. The kick and the 2-1 pitch was inside but low, ball 3. Now Narvis behind Casilla. Twins out top, 3-0 here in the 4th inning. Brewers had a 7-game winning streak against the Twins, snapped last night with a 6-2 loss. The 3-1, a swing and a drive to left. Braun going back. Track at the wall. That ball's off the wall, bouncing away into center. Casilla to second. He will hold there with a 2-out double. That ball hit off the base of the fence in left field. So again, Narveson fell behind. That was a 3-1 pitch, and Casilla launched one off the fence in left field. So Casilla 2 for 3. Now Joe Mauer. Brewers falling behind some of these Twins batters tonight. That was a problem last night as well. Ron Renicky talked about that after the ball game last night. Gallardo walked 4 last night. And it seemed like every time he walked a batter, it led to a scoring surge by the Twins in their 6-2 win last night. Now Mauer, and the pitch is outside, ball 1. Mauer 0 for 2 tonight. He caught last night. Tonight he's the DH with Drew Butera catching. 3-0 Minnesota, 4th inning. Casilla at second, 2 down. Lefty against lefty, and the 1-0 pitch outside. Ball 2. Brewers did make a roster move before the game tonight. Takashi Saito is on the active roster and can go if needed tonight. Corresponding move, Tim Dillard was optioned back down to Nashville. Saito has not pitched in the game with the Brewers since April 4th. Now the 2-0, ball 3 to Mauer. If he loses Mauer, then Kadire would be next. Narveson 74 pitches in. He's gone 3 2/3. Casilla at second. 3 balls, no strikes to Mauer. Narveson from the stretch and deals a fastball high. He walked him. Second walk issued by Narveson. For 2 on, still 2 down for Kadire. He's walked, he's homered tonight, driven in a run. He's now 2 for 4 in this series. Kadire was a shortstop in high school. Played some third base. Played some first base. He's in right field tonight. Right-handed batter, and the pitch. Bouncing ball up the middle. Betancourt to his left. Can't knock it down. Rounding third, scoring is Casilla, and it's 4-0 Twins. A bouncing ball between Betancourt and the second base bag. A diving try, but he could not corral it. The ball went by into center, and Casilla scores. Second RBI tonight for Kadire, 32 on the year. The second, Mauer. 4-0 Minnesota. And now Valencia. And the pitch, and that's a fastball down low, ball one. Bencourt can just knock it down. I don't think Casilla scores. Diving attempt. The ball rolled into center. And another Twins run is in. 2 on, 2 down, and the 1-0 pitch off speed low. 2 balls and no strikes on Valencia. He's 2 for 2 tonight. He's homered. Also an RBI single back in the first inning. Valencia, a huge year. His rookie season in 2010. 3-11, finished 3rd in the American League Rookie of the Year balloting. And the 2-0 pitch, and there's a strike. Fastball tailing away on the outer half at 88 miles per hour, 2-1. His average, though, down significantly this year. Valencia hitting about 100 points less this year. Came in hitting 219. 2 on, 2 down, and the 2-1 pitch. A looper into center. Morgan racing in. Still coming. Can't get it. That's a base hit. Another run is in. Mauer scores from second, and it's 5-0 Minnesota. Two outs. Kadire was off on the crack of the bat. He is now at third. Valencia with 3 RBIs tonight. He's singled twice. He's homered. And 3 of the 5 runs scored by the Twins have come with 2 outs. Soft little flare into center. 2 more are in. Quiet right now in the Brewers bullpen. Ron Renicky said before the game that Marco Estrada can go tonight. He is the long man right now in the Brewers bullpen. Right now it's quiet. At the corners, 2 down. 5-0 Twins for Luke Hughes, and the Australian first baseman takes inside for ball one. Hughes made some history in 2010. It was late April. Twins were playing the Tigers. And he homered in his first major league at bat. Homered off Max Scherzer. 1-0 pitch, line to left, another base hit. Kadire scores to second. Valencia, 6-0 Twins. Now we might see some stirring in the bullpen. See some guys in blue shirts walking around, stretching. That's 6 runs on 12 hits. Valencia at second, Hughes at first. Now Jason Repko is the 8th batter for the Twins here in the 4th inning. Narveson from the stretch. And the pitch is high, ball one. But just to get back to Hughes for a second, and he homered his first big league at bat. It was April 28, 2010, off Max Scherzer. Became, I think, the 6th Twin to homer in his first big league at bat, but the first Australian to ever do that in big league history. The pitch, line drive, center field, base hit. Around third, Valencia. 7-0 Minnesota. Boy, all of this coming with 2 outs, too. Narveson retired the first 2, Nishioka and Revere. And double to Casilla. Mauer walked. Then 4 straight RBI singles. Kadire, Valencia, Hughes, and Repko. And now Drew Butera, the 9th Twin to bat this inning. And now Estrada is up. 7-0 Minnesota here in the 4th. Hughes at second, Repko at first. Butera 1 for 2 tonight. Still 2 down, and the pitch hit in the air to right. Going back is Kotze. He is there, and this inning is finally over. But the Twins bat 9. They score 4 runs on 5 hits, a walk, leave 2 after 4 at Target Field. Our new score, Twins 7, Brewers nothing.
At your local grocer. Your news and information station, News Radio 620 WTMJ.
We have completed 4 at Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins 7, Brewers nothing. Carl Pavano back to work here in the 5th and back to call the next 2 once again. Here's Bob.
All right, Corey, thank you. And it is Matt Gemmel, and the first offering is in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. Portions of tonight's game brought to you by the Miller Lite Aluminum Pint. 4 more ounces of that great Pilsner taste. Pavano deals. Gemmel took a strike on the inside corner. Twins lead this one 7-0. Gammel's first time up bounced into a 4-6-3 double play. Here it is. Gemmel took that one down low and outside. Ball 1 and strike 2. Betancourt next, then Kotze. Swinging a bouncer to first. Easy play for Hughes, and Gemmel is retired. 1 up and 1 down. Pavano breezing on a 2-hit shutout. Here's Betancourt. Ryan Braun has one of the 2 base hits to extend his hitting streak to 22 games. Betancourt bounced out his first time up. And the pitch to Uni, lined into center, a base hit. Hit number 3 off of Pavano. Here comes Kotze, strikeout victim his first time up. Portions of our game also brought to you by Usinger's Great Tasting Sausage. Well, if you cook, do you like sausage? Perfect. Send a recipe using your favorite Usinger's sausage and you could win. Just go to the Usinger's sausage page on Facebook and click on the recipe contest tab. Swinging a drive in the left center. Playable. Ben Revere's got that. Betancourt tagging, trying to go to second. He's going to be out. Safe. Casilla missed him. Betancourt should have been out. Here comes Ron Gardenhire now to argue that call by Mike Estabrook. Betancourt tried to tag and go to second. He did, but he slid and came up short of the bag. And evidently Casilla missed him with a tag because they had him. And Gardenhire is out there arguing, and he's going to lose the argument. Betancourt is going to wind up at second base. You know what? It looked like the Brewers got a break there. He was all over him, but Mike Estabrook closer than we are, and he called him safe, and that's good. Here's Jonathan Lucroy. Lucroy bounced out his first time up. Now the pitch by Pavano, and it's down low and blocked by Drew Butera. Anyway, that recipe contest tab, check that out, Usinger Sausage. It's the best tasting page on Facebook. Seven to nothing, Minnesota. And the pitch, it's in there on Lucroy, and it's even now at a ball and a strike. Potawatomi Bingo Casino pays big 21 contestant Mike Silverstein from Kenosha. Final score of tonight's game adds up to 21. Mike wins $5,000 from Potawatomi Bingo Casino. And the pitch, Lucroy, a bouncer to the hole, base hit. Here's Betancourt around third. He'll score, and the shutout is gone. Those are the Twins fans booing that call by Mike Estabrook out at second. Lucroy gets the Brewers on the board with a 2-out base hit to left. It's his 34th run batted in. And here is Craig Counsell. Any of our contestants are Firekeepers Club members. They have a chance to win an additional $5,000 in reward play. Get complete details and register at jsosports.com down low on Counsell. One ball and no strikes. Here's the pitch. Craig came up empty on a change of pace. Even now at a ball and a strike. One and one with 2 down. 7-1 Minnesota. They've out-hit the Brewers tonight 13-4. And the pitch. Counsell empty again. Right back with a changeup is Pavano. Ball 1 and strike 2 on Craig. Another big crowd at Target Field watching their favorites, the Twins. Got a lot of Brewer folks here, too. Counsell took that one down low and blocked nicely by Butera. A lot of folks wearing Brewers memorabilia, as a matter of fact, in the same families. Twins fans, Brewers fans, representing the same family. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pavano is set to work. Here it is. Too high at the letters, and it's full now, 3-2. Moving time for Jonathan Lucroy. Hughes plays behind him. There he goes, and Counsell tapped it foul. Pavano right back off speed. Ball 3 and strike 2. We'll do it again for you tomorrow afternoon. Final meeting between these two clubs this year. Here it is. Counsell bounces to Hughes. Easy play, unassisted, and the inning is over. Don't go anywhere, folks. Only in the 5th inning. Brewers get one on a couple of hits. Leave one stranded. And at the end of 4 1/2 innings of play, it is 7-1 Minnesota.
It's the 4th of July holiday weekend, and that means it's time to get on the road.
We move to the Minnesota 6th inning. Correction, 5th inning. And Narveson's first offering is high and outside on Tsuyoshi Nishioka. Seven to 1 Minnesota. They've out-hit the Crew tonight. 13-4. Here's the pitch by Chris. Nishioka bounces to Counsell. Should throw him out and does. One away in the Twins' 5th. Here's Ben Revere. He's 1 out of 3 tonight. He hit a ball back to Narveson in the 2nd that Chris couldn't handle, and they scored it as a base hit. He's a left-handed batter. Narvi the sign from Lucroy, and here it is. Bouncer hit to Ricky. He backs up and bobbles it. And an error will be charged to Ricky Weeks. That was one of those plays that Ricky should have charged. Revere's got good speed. Ricky was backing up a couple of steps. I don't know if he'd have thrown him out. He took those 2 steps back and tried to field it and dropped it because Revere was really busting down the line. I don't know if Ricky would have been able to throw him out had he caught it. Once he started backpedaling and a throw to first, Revere is back in time. Those guys that can run, guys like Revere, they put heat on you. Alexi Casillas had a good night. Couple of hits, 2 runs scored, and the pitch. That is too low when it's ball 1. 1 out in the Minnesota 5th inning. First air charge to the crew tonight. There is activity in the Brewers bullpen. And the pitch. That is too low and off the outside corner. Two balls and no strikes. Narveson flips one to first, and Revere is back in time. Casillas singled and scored in the first, doubled and scored in that 4-run 4th inning. Twins with 1 in the first, 2 in the 3rd, and 4 more in the 4th. The pitch drops low. 3-0 now on the switch hitting Alexi Casillas. And the pitch. He hit the outside corner about belt high, and it's 3-1 now. Borderline call by Marty Foster. Jeff Nelson works at 3rd. Mike Estabrook out at 2nd, and Bill Welke makes the calls at 1st. Here comes Chris. It's in there again, and it's full now, 3-2. That was pitch number 93 for Narveson tonight. He's ready to work. Here it is. And the pitch is lined to center, but Morgan is there and makes the grab. Casillas retired on a liner to center. And now with 2 down, here comes Joe Mauer. Mauer tonight has struck out, bounced out, walked, and scored a run. Left-handed batting Joe Mauer. He's the DH tonight. And the pitch by Narby, a big swing and a miss. 1 strike to Mauer. Final game of the series tomorrow afternoon. We'll have it for you. Greinke against Nick Blackburn. And the crew heads home, and the pitch. Mauer lines it to left. And Revere is going to streak to 3rd. Mauer holds with a long single as Braun got to that one in a hurry. That's the Joe Mauer that everybody is pretty much used to seeing. Those pitches off speed and down and away from a left-hander. He goes right with him. He lined that one into left. And here comes Ron Rudnicke, and that is going to be all for Chris Narveson. Marco Estrada is coming on to work. Narveson leaves after working 4 2/3. The U.S. Cellular call to the bullpen has been made. Back after this on the Brewers Radio Network. Marco Estrada is the new pitcher for the crew. Twins lead this one by a score of 7-1. The inning should be over. The error on Ricky on Ben Revere's ground ball. That should have been the second out, and then Casilla lined to center. But it goes on, and Marco Estrada will try to stop the Twins here. Runners at the corners. 2 men are out. And Michael Kadire is going to be the batter. Kadire with a walk. His 11th home run. Run-scoring single and a run scored in that 4-run fourth inning. And here he is again. All right, runners at the corners with 2 down, and Estrada is set to work. Here he comes to Kadire, and it's in there, strike one call. That home run by Kadire, he had not homered in that series in Milwaukee. He was sitting on 10 then, and he gets number 11 here tonight. And the pitch to him. Look out, high and tight. 1 ball and 1 strike now. Baseball being brought to you in part by the Miller Lite aluminum pint. 4 more ounces of that great Pilsner taste. Now Estrada. Long look, and here it is. Bouncer hit to third. Council's got that. Goes to Rickey at second to get the force on Mauer to end the inning. So Estrada stops the Twins in the 5th with no further damage. And at the end of 5 complete, it remains 7-1 Minnesota.
The Quick Trip. Pick up a registration form at any Wisconsin Quick Trip and enter to win by August 1st. Some rules apply. See form for details.
News Radio 620 WTMJ.
Ricky Weeks will lead things off in the 6th inning for the Crew against Carl Pavano, who has allowed a run on 4 hits.
2 walks, 1 strikeout, 2 home runs. 4 2/3 innings, 14 hits, 7 earned runs, 2 walks, a strikeout, 2 home runs.
All right, Ricky's in there.
96 pitches.
And the opening pitch in the 6th inning is off the inside corner, ball 1. And if you're tired of cooking and looking for a healthier diet, learn more. Check out the entree section in Sunday's Journal Sentinel. And the pitch. Ricky drives it foul. This one should reach the second deck, and does. One on the Brewers' second baseman. Ricky in this series, nothing for 5 on the pitch. Bouncer towards third. Valencia, despite a bad hop, throws in the dirt into the seats, and Ricky's going to reach. That ball took a bad hop on him, and he hung on to it in the webbing. You could see it sticking out of the top of his glove. But he hung on to it, but then threw in the dirt past Luke Hughes, and Ricky is going to move to second. Danny Valencia charged with an error. And the batter is Nigel Morgan on the pitch. Hit in the air to right and deep. Hey, get up! Get out of here! Gone for Nigel Morgan. And the Brewers are down by 4 now. A 2-run shot by Nigel Morgan. His 3rd of the year, and a birthday home run for Nigel. All right, 7-3. Long way to go in this one. We're only in the 6th. Wisconsin Lottery Powerball home run by Nigel Morgan.
Number 3 for Morgan came on the first pitch. Number 3 on the first pitch. Estimated distance 356 feet, 0.56.
Here's Braun. Bunts out in front of home plate. It's picked up by Butera, and he throws in time. Nice play by the Twins catcher on a bunt attempt for a base hit by Braun. Here's Fielder. He's 1 for 2. Tenth home run given up by Pavano on the season. Fielder in there now on the pitch. It's in there on the outside corner. Strike one. Now the windup and the pitch. It drops low. Straight changeup that time. Even on Prince at a ball and a strike. Sitting on 21 with 69 ribbies. And the pitch. Inside at the knees. 2 balls and a strike. Average at .299 with that base hit. Here it is. Swing and a foul. He tried to lift and separate that one from this ballpark. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Fielder. He's the DH tonight. Twins lead by 4 at 7-3. Here's the pitch. Fielder chased one down low and away, and he struck him out. Two away. Here's Gamble, who has bounced into a double play and bounced to Luke Hughes at first. Brewers have been held to 5 hits tonight. Gamble sends it foul. In that 6-2 loss last night, they managed only 4. And the pitch. In tight to Gamble, belt high, even at a ball and a strike. Here he comes again, and he missed again. About the same spot. 2 balls and a strike. Pavano working a little more quickly, and the pitch. Gamble sends it foul towards the Twins dugout. It's a ball 2 and strike 2 count on Matt Gamble. While at Nashville, Gamble was hitting .321 with 18 home runs. Here's the pitch to him. Swinging a fly ball, right center and deep. Way back. Get up on that wall. Caught by Revere at the wall at the 4:03 marker. And the inning is over. He gave it a ride, but Revere caught it. Brewers get 2 on the 2-run shot by Morgan. 1 hit, an error, and nobody left. And after 5 1/2 innings of play, it now reads 7-3 Minnesota.
It's Brewers 360, mornings at 7:15 on News Radio 620 WTMJ. Check in often so you don't miss a thing.
Danny Valencia will lead things off in the Twins' 6th inning. It's a 7-3 game now. Valencia tonight is 3 out of 3, including another home run against Milwaukee. Here's the pitch by Estrada, swinging a pop-up. Who wants this one? Gamble is calling and makes the grab, and that takes care of Danny Valencia. 1 up and 1 down, and here comes Luke Hughes. He's got a couple of hits tonight. The Twins banged out 14 hits, all against Chris Narvis. Marco Estrada came on to face Kadire to end the 5th inning. Here is the pitch. It is in there. Strike 1 called on Hughes. Lucroy sets the sign. Here it is, and a check swing, and I think he held. He did. A ball and a strike on Luke Hughes. And the pitch. It is in there at the knees, off speed from Marco. Outfield for Hughes, shades him to right. And the pitch. Line to left, drawn back with room, and he's got it just off the warning track. 2 up and 2 down. Here comes Jason Repko. He's got a couple of base hits tonight. He's 2 out of 3 and has driven in 1. The Brewers 3 runs on 5 hits, 7 on 14 for Minnesota. Marco deals a strike on the outside corner. Still waiting for tonight's attendance. The pitch, a little bit off the inside corner, and it's even. 40,000 plus last night, their biggest crowd of the year. I don't think we're quite at 40 tonight. And the pitch, big swing and a miss. Could be a few folks still walking around outside trying to find the main gate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's easy getting in and out of here, isn't it?
Oh, it's great.
I like this place.
It's great.
Yeah. And the pitch. Half swing, and he held. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
The only thing they changed, Uke, from last year, they had some evergreen trees that sat
center field?
Out in center field in front of the batter's eye. They removed those before this season.
It's a nice ballpark. The only thing they don't have is a lot of parking. The pitch. Swinging it foul off the mask of Lucroy. They don't have any tailgating around here, not much. Might light a building on fire or something, but there's no there's no areas around here to, put your cooking stuff together, a grill and a bunch of Usinger's sausage. There is some parking, but not very much. The pitch. Check swing and a ball inside.
I wonder what was here beforehand. You know what was in this lot before they built this park?
I really don't. And the pitch. Swinging a pop-up. And Lucroy. Token look. That one's out of play.
Could you use your imagination?
You know what? I never walked around in this area. Never. Oh, bigger crowd tonight. 41378, Kent. That's their biggest crowd of the year. Inside a ball, and he walked it. Biggest crowd in their history here. I don't know what was here. I know there were some warehouses around here that were vacant, or at least the tenants that were living in there didn't know they were going to build a ballpark until they imploded the warehouses. And those living on the 4th floor were on the 1st floor. Here's Drew Butera. He's got a double tonight. Runner goes, pitch out, throw by Lucroy, waiting for him, and got him. And the inning is over. Twins get nothing and leave nobody. To the 7th we go. 7-3 Minnesota. Before we continue, 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Brewers Radio Network.
This is your news, weather, and traffic station, and the home of the Packers, Brewers, Badgers, and Bucks. News Radio 620 WTMJ, Milwaukee.
Well, they're down by 4, and Yuniesky Betancourt to lead off. A couple of more runs here. Pick away at them. 7th inning's on, so's Corey.
Yeah, the Brewers have scored 3 unanswered runs and now trail by 4. Betancourt, Kotsay, Lucroy scheduled to bat against Pavano, and the right-hander deals a strike at the letters 0-1. UDB tonight 1 for 2. Singleton scored back in the 5th. And a 2-out run-scoring single by Lucroy. And the 0-1 pitch, a chopper to short on the charge, Nishioka. Gloves, throws, 1 down. But out goes 6-3, one down, 7-3 Twins in the 7th. And now Katse. Let's update the Bank Mutual scoreboard. Phillies beat the Blue Jays 5-3. Roy Halladay won his 11th game. He joins Jair Jurgens of the Atlanta Braves, the only 11-game winners in the National League. As Katse takes low, White Sox beat the Cubs 1-0. Well-pitched game by Philip Humber for the White Sox and Matt Garza for the Cubs, but the White Sox can sweep that series tomorrow. There's a fastball in the outside corner. Indians 3, Reds 1. That's a final from Great American Ballpark. Indians are 5-0 against the Reds this year. The 1-1 crack to left down the line, slicing foul. That ball's out of play. And it's 1-2. The Yankees now have won their last 7. They beat the Mets 5-2. It's raining right now in Detroit. Giants, they'll lead the Tigers 6-0. Meanwhile, Red Sox in Houston lead the Astros 5-2 in the 7th. And the 1-2 to Katse inside from Pavano. It was only pitch number 81. He's been very efficient, working quickly all night long. And the 2-2, Katse just got a piece, popping away from Butera. And we'll do it again. Well, Houston let one slip away last night. The Red Sox scored, I think, 6 runs in either the 7th or the 8th inning last night to rally back to win 7-5. And they lead by 3 tonight at Minute Maid Park. And the 2-2 pitch, bouncing ball up the middle. That's a base hit into right center. One out single by Mark Katse. That ball on the right side of the pitcher's mound. Pavano kind of stretching his arm out, trying to stretch his arm out, at least trying to knock it down. The ball got by Pavano, got by Casilla. So Katse has a base hit. 7-3 Twins, 7th inning. And now Lucroy. Cardinals in Tampa tonight. And they trail 5-1 Rays in the 6th inning at the Trop. Here's Lucroy, Pavano from the stretch, and that pitch is outside for ball 1. Sommerfeld telling me that the Rays scored those 5 runs in the 6th inning, all with 2 outs. Marlins 6, Rangers nothing in the 2nd in Arlington. Rangers beat the Fish last night. Nelson Cruz had a 6 RBI game last night. Now the 1-0. Down low, ball 2. Rockies 7, Royals nothing. In the 3rd in Denver. Still to come, Arizona and Oakland, Dodgers and Angels, and the Padres and Mariners from Safeco Field. Here it's 7-3 Twins. Katse at first, 1 down in the 7th. The 2-0 pitch, strike 1 call. It's a good pitch on the outer half. Maybe a generous call from Marty Foster. Looked a bit outside. And it's 2-1. Speaking of teams scoring with 2 outs, that's what the Twins have done tonight. Now the 2-1 pitch, a swing and a pop-up. Back is second, out is Casilla into shallow right. And he'll make the squeeze for round number 2. Yeah, 5 of the 7 runs the Twins have scored tonight have come with 2 outs. In the 1st inning, Valencia, 2-out RBI single. Then the big inning, a 4-run 4th. And again, all 4 runs with 2 outs. Narveson retired the first 2 batters. A couple of ground ball outs. Nishioka and Revere. And a double to Casilla, a walk to Mauer. And then the Twins strung together 4 straight RBI singles. The deficit is 4. Katse still at first, now 2 down for Counsell. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Counsell at third base. Here tonight, left-handed batter, Pavano from the stretch and deals, and Katse loops one foul out of play left side. And it's 0-1. Otze at first. Council batting. If he can get on, Ricky Weeks would be next. The Twins will have Butera, Nishioka, and Revere due up in the home half. Now the 0-1, a check swing, and that's high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Brewers a game behind the Cardinals now in the Central. And the 1-1 pitch, bouncing ball, gloved by Pavano. The pitcher will underhand to first, and that ends the inning. Brewers don't score, get a hit, leave 1. Time to stretch, and Minneapolis with the score. Twins 7, Brewers 3. Butera was batting back in the 6th when Lucroy threw out Repko trying to steal second. And Estrada misses down and in for ball 1. Marco came on in the 5th inning. It was a rough day for Narveson tonight. 4 2/3, giving up 7 runs. And Estrada's been on since the 5th. Now the 1-0 pitch, and that's outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Marco right now the lone long man in the bullpen. And the 2-0 pitch popped up right side. Gamble near the Twins dugout. Does he have room? Reaching over, has no play. His belt was up against the railing in the camera pit right of the Twins dugout, kind of reaching over. Just did not have enough room to make the catch. So Butera stays alive. 7-3 Twins, 7th inning. Butera tonight 1 for 3. His lone hit was a 2nd inning double. It's a right-handed batter, and a 2-1, strike 2 at the knees from Estrada. Largest crowd in Target Field history tonight, 41,378. The 2-2 fouled off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Braves 5, Orioles 4, the 7th in Atlanta. The Braves are playing some good baseball. All the talk about the Phillies, and understandably so with the way they have played in the East, but Atlanta really playing good ball. They have won 8 of their last 10. The pitch, bouncing ball to third. That's fair behind the bag. Counsell backhands, throws, and he got him. Still got plenty of arm strength. Craig Counsell with a perfect throw across. And Butera's out number 1. And the Braves 13 games over 500. And they've won 8 of their last 10 and lead the Orioles tonight late in Atlanta. Phillies won today, so their lead over the Braves currently at 4.5 games. Phillies 52 wins, the most in baseball. Check that, 53 now. They won today. And that's a strike to Nishioka, switch hitter. Now turns around, bats left-handed against the righty Estrada. Counsell playing up a few steps over third, and the pitch outside and low. 1 ball, 1 strike. As we kind of look out towards the right field corner, there's a huge glare. Blue skies, sunshine tonight. The pitch swung out, hit foul out of play, back behind the plate. Yeah, but the sun is reflecting off some neighboring office buildings. And it's a pretty strong glare shooting in from right field, if you will. 1 2 strikes on Nishioka. And the pitch, a changeup, is outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. This will be Estrada's 28th pitch. Lucroy sending signs. Marco set to go. And the 2-2 down low, blocked by Lucroy, ball 3. Twins with back-to-back home runs, first time all season. That occurred back in the 4th inning. Check that, the 3rd inning. Back-to-back home runs by Kadire and Valencia. Twins bullpen is quiet. And the 3-2 pitch, he walked him. Down and away, ball 4 to Nishioka. So he is on 1 out. Twins in the 7th, lead 7-3. And now Ben Revere. He's been on twice, officially 1 for 4. Reached on an error by Ricky Weeks back in the 5th. Had an infield single, stole a base in the 2nd. He's also popped out and bounced out. Council playing up even more on the infield grass now, about 10 feet off the line over at 3rd. For Revere, left-handed batter. Runner does not go. And that's a strike called. And bluffed by Nishioka at first base. 0-1 count to Revere. Twins should be getting Jason Kubel back relatively soon. That's a week, 10 days or so. As Estrada checks on Nishioka, he's back in. Kubel did have a slight setback on Friday. Playing in a minor league game, kind of re-aggravated his foot. He's on the DL with a sprained foot. But the Twins don't believe it's anything too serious, so he should be back and playing in a minor league game soon. Meanwhile, they don't really know about Denard Span because he has a good day, but then he has a bad day. And Span's on the DL with a concussion. Melvin Young not that far off from beginning a rehab assignment. Justin Morneau hopefully by early August. Pitches outside, no pitch out. 7-3 Twins, 7th inning. 1 ball, 1 strike to count on Revere. The Brewers' Takashi Saito is back on the active roster. Tim Dillard was optioned back down to Nashville earlier tonight. The kick and the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a foul back. Off the screen. Back behind the plate. 1-2. Now we'll see what the Brewers do next week. If they will stick with what they have with 5 bench players, or if they go back to 4 and add 1 more pitcher in the bullpen. That'll be a decision that Ron Renicky and Doug Melvin, Gordash, will have to make perhaps early part of next week. Runner at first, 1 down. Not going to 1-2. It foul again to the screen. It's a tough final week, too, for the Brewers before the All-Star break. Arizona is in for 3 beginning Monday afternoon. That's a 3:10 start. And Arizona only 3 back of the Giants. In the National League West, the Diamondbacks 44-39. And a lot of home runs. And then the Reds are in for 4. And then the All-Star break. And the 1-2 pitch, another foul, same spot off the screen. I believe that's the last trip the Reds make to Milwaukee. I think they only came to Miller Park twice. The Reds took 2 out of 3 in late April. And I think they're in for 4 right before the break, and I believe that's it. The Brewers have 1 more trip to Great American Ballpark. That'll be in September. Pitch down low from Marco, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Looking at the September schedule, by the way, those final 3.5, 4 weeks, a lot of games within the division. Well, some games outside. See the Phillies and the Marlins, Rockies a little bit, but Cardinals, Astros, Cubs. Runner goes, the pitch, swing and a miss, throw down to second is in time to get him. Strike him out, throw him out. That's a double play. And the Twins' 7th is over. Another Charter Communications double play ball called AAA Get Charter tonight to see how you can lock your rate in until 2013. Twins don't score, get a walk, leave none. To the 8th we go at Target Field, 7-3 Minnesota.
News Radio 620 WTMJ.
Just a beautiful night here in Minneapolis. Sunny, warm, not nearly as humid as it was yesterday throughout the day. It's an ideal setting. Game 2, the Brewers and the Twins. The deficit is 4 as the Brewers will bat here in the 8th, and back to take you home tonight once again. Here's Bob.
All right, Corey. Carl Pavano is set to start his 8th inning of work tonight. And he will face the top of the order in Ricky Weeks. And the opening pitch in the 8th inning is popped up. And it should reach the lower seats, and it will, and it's 0-1 on Weeks. Ricky reached on an error back in the 6th. That preceded Nyjer Morgan's 3rd home run of the year. Here is the pitch by Pavano, and Ricky took it down low, and it's even now at a ball and a strike. Twins up by 4 at 7-3. Takashi Saito is up in the Brewers bullpen. A strike on the outside corner on Ricky. Pretty good fastball that time at 90 from Pavano. He has not walked a man today and has struck out 4. Ricky 0 for 3, 0 for 6 in the series. Low and away with a spinner.
15, Glenn Perkins warming the Twins bullpen. Perkins.
Left-hander Glenn Perkins is up for Minnesota. Now from the windup, here it is. Ricky swinging a liner right at Nishioka, and there's one away. Hit it right out the shortstop. One down. Here's Morgan with a 2-run home run back in the 6th. Nyjer now with 15 runs batted in. Ryan Braun's hitting streak is alive. If you joined us late, he doubled in the 4th. Pavano deals too low on Nyjer. 1 ball and no strikes. 41,378. The largest crowd in the history of Target Field. And the pitch. Too low, or is it up? Borderline strike on the inside corner. 1-1 on Nyjer. There are some empty seats in the ballpark. Swinging a liner fair to the right field corner. Morgan will have at least a double, maybe 3. He's digging around second. Going to third. Belly flop slide. He's in there with a 3-bagger. Nyjer Morgan ripped a line drive into that right field corner, and before Kadire could finally corral it, Morgan well around second base and made it to third easily, and Ryan Braun's coming up. They're down by 4 here in the 8th inning. Carl Pavano trying to beat the crew. Rick Anderson, the Twins pitching coach, is out there to try and see if he's going to be all right for Ryan Braun. Perkins is ready in the bullpen. Marty Foster heading out there to get things moving along. Nyjer Morgan, nice birthday today. A 2-run home run, now a triple. Yeah, there's some empty seats in the area, but this place looks pretty well jammed up. Brewers fans still hoping for the crew to come from behind. It's late. We're in the 8th inning, down by 4. Here's Braun with fielder Tafano. There's only 1 out. Now the pitch. It is down low and away, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. Working from the windup. Here it is. Low and away. 2 balls and no strikes. 3 runs on 7 hits for the Crew. 7 on 14 for Minnesota. You can hear the Twins fans booing, the Brewers fans who are cheering. Pavano 2-0 and coming back. Swing and a miss. Braun was going on that one. He was sitting 2-0. He was going to give that one a rip, and that ball broke on him, and he tried to check, but he couldn't. That's what he was trying to do. He was going to take a big rip and try and knock one out of here. Now the pitch. Swinging a bouncer, hit to short. Nishioka throws out Ryan Braun. He picks up the RBI, his 62nd of the year. Niger Morgan is in. Brewers get one more. Here's Prince Fielder. It is 7-4 now. Post-game show follows our broadcast tonight. Bank Mutual scoreboard. White Sox shut out the Cubs 1-0 at Wrigley. Phillies beat Toronto again. Philadelphia into today's game 4 on top of Atlanta. Fielder lines it foul. 1 ball and 1 strike on Prince. How about those Pirates are only back by 3 in the Central? Phillies and the Braves in the East. Nationals are next at 10.5 along with the Mets. Here's the pitch. Fielder to right center and deep. Get up! Get out of here! It's off the wall, and it's going to be a 2-bagger for Fielder. That one hit on top of the wall at the scoreboard and bounced back in here, and here comes Ron Gardenhire, and that is going to be all. He let Pavano face the left-handed batting Prince Fielder, who comes up with a 2-out double, and Matt Gamble is due, and Corey Hart is going to come on and pinch hit. Pavano leaves. Glenn Perkins coming on back after this on the Brewers Radio Network. We're in the 8th. 1 on, 1 in, 2 outs. 7-4 Minnesota. Glenn Perkins is now working for Minnesota. Prince Fielder is the runner at second with another $50 double. West Bend, the silver lining, contributes $50 for every Brewers double, goes to the back fund. And Corey Hart is on as a pinch batter now. With Fielder at second, Betancourt is due next.
74 strikes. 105-74.
Corey Hart in there, and the pitch to him. It's in there, strike 1 call.
51 Anthony Swarzak has joined Dumatre in the Twins offense. Swarzak.
Dumatre and Anthony Swarzak are up for Minnesota. Now the stretch, the pitch. A little bit off the inside corner on Corey, and it's even now and a ball and a strike. Twins 7, Brewers 4, 8th inning. It's late. And the pitch too low and off the inside corner, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Twins led 3-0 after 3. They led 7-0 after 4 before the Brewers finally hit for a run in the 5th. Corey, a half swing, I think, is going to cost him a strike. Yep. 2-2 now. 2 in the 6th. 1 more here in the 8th inning. They're within striking distance. Now the pitch. Corey struck out swinging. Perkins ends the inning. The Brewers get 1, 2 hits, leave 1, and after 7 1/2 innings of play, it is 7-4 Minnesota. Nyjer Morgan moves from center to left. Carlos Gomez is now playing in center. Corey Hart is in right field. And Marcotte moves from right to first. And Takashi Saito, activated today, is on to work here in the Twins' 8th inning. Alexi Casilla will lead things off. Saito is ready, and the veteran right-hander deals too high, ball 1. Saito has had left hamstring issues since early April. Transferred to the 60-day DL back in May. And the 1-0 pitch, swinging a pop fly foul and out of play. He was scheduled for a rehab assignment with Class A Wisconsin. That was back on June the 12th. But he was scratched from that appearance with upper back tightness. And began another rehab appearance with Nashville on the 15th of June. And appeared in 5 games. And the pitch. That's in there on a spinner, and it's ball 1 and strike 2 now. Signed by the Crew as a free agent back on January the 5th. He's been around, Takashi Saito. And now time called. Alexi Casilla steps out. 7-4 Minnesota. Saito is ready. Here it is. Swinging a fly ball on the infield for Kotze. Just off the bag in foul territory, makes the catch. Casilla is gone. And here comes Joe Mauer, the DH. Matt Capps is up in the Twins bullpen. Joe Mauer today has been on twice with a walk and a single. Mauer in the series is 4 out of 7. Here's the pitch by Takashi, and it's in there on a bender, and it's 0-1. Twins own the hit column, 14-8. Matt Capps will try to come on and save it. A strike on Mauer, and it's 0-2. He didn't think so. A little quick look at Marty Foster from Mauer. 2 strikes on him, though. Now the stretch. Here it is. Mauer swings and misses. Struck him out. And here comes Michael Kadire. They've been waiting for a long time for Saito to get back into pitching condition. Ron Renick's talked about him almost daily. Get Saito here, get Saito there, get him back, get him in the game, get him working again. He's a big part of what we got to have, and he's in there today and working now to Kadire. 2 men are out. And the pitch. Swinging a foul back. He's not a hard thrower. Saito throws a lot of breaking stuff. Fastball in that 89 to 90 range. Not overpowering by any means. But a crafty veteran right-hander. He's been around a long time. One strike on Kadire. Here's the pitch to him. Strike 2 on the outside corner. 2 strikes and nothing. Lucroy, the sign. Here it is. Swinging a fly ball to center. Gomez says, no problem. I got it. And he does to end the inning. Saito works 1, 2, 3. And at the end of 8 complete, it is 7-4 Minnesota. Matt Capps is going to try and finish this game and will face Yuniesky Betancourt, who will lead things off.
Well, at first it's 1/3 of an inning, 1 strikeout. 5 pitches, 3 strikes. The third of an inning with a strikeout, 5 pitches.
Perkins' line, he worked 1/3 and struck out the only man he faced. Saito worked a perfect 8th inning, and now Matt Capps. And the first pitch, 1 ball to no strikes on Betancourt. Capps will try to save his 14th of the year. From the stretch, the right-hander is ready and delivers, swinging a pop fly, foul and out of play. One ball and 1 strike. New sign from Drew Butera. Here it is. Betancourt lines a base hit in the right center. All right, there's a start. Solid base hit by Betancourt, his second today. Here comes Katse. Mark today, a strikeout, a fly to center, and a single. Put on a rally and come back. Down by 3, 7-4 Minnesota. Katse pumping that bat now, waits. Here comes Capps, swinging a bouncer back up the middle, past a diving Alexi Casilla. Betancourt to third, and there are 2 on with nobody out. Katse his second hit today. Jonathan Lucroy coming on now. Lucroy today knocked in a run with a base hit back in the 5th. He's 1 for 3. Butera out for a couple of words with Matt Capps. Quick Trip to the mound, brought to you by Quick Trip. There is activity in the Brewers bullpen. That's Cameron Lowe up out there. 2 on and nobody out. All right, Lucroy is in there. Counsell due next. Capps is ready. Here it is. It's in there on Lucroy. Strike 1. Two on, nobody out. Brewers trying to snap this losing streak at 4. Here it is, outside the ball, and it's even now at 1-1. Twins trying to return the favor. Swept in Milwaukee a week ago. Ball one and strike one on Lucroy. Outfield for Luke, deep and straight away. He represents the tying run. The pitch to him. Swinging a liner. Get down ball. It is a base hit. And it's 7-5 now. Lucroy's soft single to right. Nice piece of hitting there by Luke. That one down away. He went down and got it and punched it into right. Dropping in front of Michael Kadire. Here's Counsell. Overdue today. He's 0 for 3. Runners at first and second. And Eddie Cedar asking Counsell to move him. Nobody out. First and second. Tying runs are aboard. 7-5 Minnesota. Danny Valencia ready from third, as is Hughes from first. Counsell waiting. Going to swing away and took it high and outside. One ball and no strikes.
Does that surprise you?
No, not really. No. Not really. Ties on the road don't do you much good. One ball and no strikes. Here's the pitch. Going to swing away and took it low. 2-0. And here comes Rick Anderson again to talk things over, this time with Matt Capps. Brewers trying to come back here. They've got a shot. The scoring for the Crew has been in the middle and late innings. 1 in the 5th, 2 in the 6th, 1 in the 8th, 1 here in the 9th, and 2 on and nobody out. 2-0 on Craig Counsell. All right, Rick Anderson heading back towards the dugout. Here comes Drew Butera. All set to go again. Kotze at second. Lucroy aboard at first. Nobody out. Big crowd. Largest in the history of Target Field. The stretch, the pitch. Counsell popped it up. Playable, and the infield fly rule in effect. Nishioka, an easy play. Now, Ricky Weeks. I don't have to tell you what Ricky's capable of doing. Dumatre and Joe Nathan are up for Minnesota. Here's Ricky. Ricky's last home run back on the 18th at Boston. He hit it off John Lester. It was a leadoff shot. 0 for 4, 0 for 7 in the series. And the pitch to him, swinging a fly ball, hit into right center. It is playable, and Kadire's got it. 2 men are out. Kotze tags and moves to third. Here's Nyjer Morgan. He's had a good day. Josh Wilson is heading out to pinch run for Lucroy. Matt Capps, after giving up 3 consecutive hits, has retired the next 2. And now it's Nyjer Morgan, who has hit a 2-run home run. He has a triple today. Ryan Braun would be next, but he's out of the game. George Kotaras. Here's Dunek. All right, Niger Morgan is in there. Wilson, the pinch runner, at first. Kotze from third. Matt Capps ready to work. Here it is. Morgan sends it to right. Deep. Playable. Kadire at the wall. Can he make the play? He can't. 2 runs are in. And this game is tied as Niger Morgan doubles off the wall in deep right center. Kadire went up to make the play. He made a leaping try. It hit off the top of the wall out there. Morgan has a double. 2 more runs for Morgan, knocked in. Wilson all the way from first, in easily. 7 apiece now. And here's Kotaras with the lead run at second. Kadire kept drifting back on that ball. It kept carrying. There's no breeze now. That was all Niger Morgan. Now, Capps ready. Kotaras swings and drives it to right, hooking foul and way out here. 1 strike on George Kotaras. Big comeback by the Crew. 3 in here in the 9th. All against Matt Capps. Niger Morgan from second. Nishioka trying to keep him close out there. George Kotaras waits. Matt Capps sets. Here it is. Too low and off the outside, or is it? Strike, says Marty Foster. Right on the corner at the knees. Tough pitch for Kotaras. Good pitch for Capps. Lead run at second. New sign. Here it is. Kotaras swings and fouls, and he stays alive. Still 2 strikes on George Kotaras. What a day for Niger Morgan on his birthday. Capps, little extra time. Now is ready for a sign, and he's got it. And the pitch inside a ball with a bender. 1 and 2 on Kotaras. Any way at all here. Great speed out at second in Niger Morgan. Twins fans are stunned. Brewers fans screaming their lungs off. The stretch. Here it is. Kotaras, a base hit to right center. Here comes Morgan. He'll score, and the Brewers have the lead at 8-7. Whoa, what about that one, folks? How about George Kotaras with a big pinch single into right center? How about that? Now Prince Fielder and Ron Gardenhire is heading out there. All against Matt Capps. He's gone. Another pitching change for the Twins. 4 runs are in. Back after this on the Brewers Radio Network. It's 8-7 Brewers.
This is your news, weather, and traffic station, and the home of the Packers, Brewers, Badgers, and Bucks. News Radio 620 WTMJ, Milwaukee.
Fielder now against Phil Dumatre. Fielder today, a couple of base hits, including a double to pitch to him. Swinging a smash on the ground. Picked up by Casilla, and the inning is over. He hit it hard, but right at Casilla. But the Brewers have the lead. They get 4. And at the end of 8 1/2 innings of play, it now reads 8-7 Brewers. Well, the Brewers have come from behind. They lead it 8-7. 6 burgers for $5 for you till midnight tomorrow at all George Webb restaurants. John Axford is on to try and save this one now, hoping to have a better fate than Matt Capps. Danny Valencia is going to lead things off. Here's the changes now for the crew. Marcotte moves from first to left field. Niger Morgan moves from left to center. Josh Wilson stays in the game to play at first. And George Kotaris, who knocked in the lead run, is now doing the catching. Axford is ready, and here's his opening pitch. Swinging a foul back, 0-1. One strike on Danny Valencia. Now from the stretch, here comes Axford. Way high and over the head of everybody. 1 ball and 1 strike. Axford trying to save his 21st. This would be a heck of a win for the crew. Ryan Braun, who left the game with a strained calf, extended his hitting streak earlier. Now Axford deals. Valencia swing and a miss. And a breaking ball from Axford. Ball 1 and strike 2 on him. Luke Hughes is due next. Then Jason Repko. Now Axford sets again. Here it is. And it dropped low. Right back with the bender. Even now at 2-2. Don't count these Twins out yet. They've got 14 hits in this game. The Brewers, after that big 9th inning, have 13. Matt Capps worked 2/3, gave up 4 runs on 5 hits. Here comes Axe. Swinging a foul again by Valencia. This one to the third deck. Two balls, 2 strikes. Valencia's had a good day. He's got 3 hits, including a home run. Axford cranks it up again. Here it is. Swinging a foul, popping away. Still 2-2. I tell you, the more I see this guy, Danny Valencia, the more I like him. This guy looks like he's going to be a solid player. He came in today batting .219. He's a lot better hitter than that. He's got power. This guy looks pretty good. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch. A little high, and it's full now, 3-2. Axford in 36+ innings, 32 hits, 16 walks, 47 strikeouts. Valencia sitting 3-2. Here it is. Swinging a fly ball to center. Morgan has a beat on this one. Why not? It's Nyjer Morgan's birthday. He's had a big day offensively. There's one out, and here comes Luke Hughes. Morgan today, 2-run home run, a 3-base hit. That was in the 8th. 2-run double in the 9th to tie it. And then Kotaris delivers. The pitch to Hughes. Check swing and a ball low, and it's 1 ball and no strikes on him. Brewers a couple of outs away from snapping this losing streak at 4 and winning on the road where they have had all kinds of trouble. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Too high, ball 2. This is where you have some concern for John Axford at times when he pitches from behind and then has to come in there. Now, Hughes no big home run hitter. He's got a couple, but he's sitting on a 2-0 pitch. And here it is. 3-0 now. Jason Repko is due next, but there is big Jim Thome. In the on-deck circle. The stretch for the 3-0. That one's in there, and it's 3-1. Thome, who hit the home run in the first inning of last night's Twins win. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Ball 3 and strike 2 now on Luke Hughes. Axford trying to come back and retire him after falling behind 3-0. Outfield deep for this guy, slightly to pull. Here's the payoff. Hey, struck him out looking. 2 down now, and here comes Jim Thome. Axford throws a 3-2 pitch right on the corner. 2 down, and here comes Jim Thome. Rick Kranitz and George Kotaris are out to talk with John Axford. They'll go over Jim Thome, his home run in last night's game, to the opposite field. He hit it to left. It was number 594 in his career. Key thing here is that Axford took care of Hughes, and Jim Thome comes up with nobody on. All right, he's in there. If you heard our pregame show today and heard Ron Renneke talking about this guy, Ron Renneke said he's one of the best he's seen. Axford deals, swing and a foul back. That one at 95. Thome got one to hit. He was tardy on it. Still big power. He's not as quick as he used to be. The stretch. Here it is. In tight, belt high, ball 1, strike 1 on Thome. He has 5 home runs on the year. He's hitting .236. Axford. Here it is. Too high at the letters, and it's 2 balls and a strike now. Brewers 8, Twins 7 in the 9th. Hits 14-13, Minnesota leads. Now the stretch. And the pitch. Hey! And a cut, and he missed. Ball 2 and strike 2 now on Jim Thome. 2 down. 41,378. Looking on here today. The largest crowd in Target Field history. Axford against one of baseball's all-time home run hitters in Jim Thome. The stretch. Here it is. He swings and pops it foul and out of play. Axford right back at him with a fastball. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Now the stretch, the pitch. Low and inside with a bender. And it's full at 3-2. Rene Tassone is in the on-deck circle for Minnesota. Well, he went breaking ball 2-2. And with Thome sitting 3-2, and you know what he's trying to do? He's trying to go yard. Let's see if he goes breaking ball here again. The pitch. Hey! Struck him out swinging with a 95-mile-per-hour fastball, and this one is over. He threw it letter high. Thome chased it. And the Brewers, with a big come-from-behind win today to snap that losing streak at 4, beat the Twins. Wow. What a finish today. 4-run ninth. Axford the save. Striking out one of baseball's big-time home run hitters in Jim Thome. Final score, Brewers 8, Twins 7. And we'll be back with the totals and summaries after this on the Brewers Radio Network.
You know the old saying, and at EMC Insurance Companies, we're working to prevent workplace. It works.
Count on EMC.
EMC Insurance Company.
Milwaukee Brewers baseball has been brought to you in part by the Miller Lite aluminum pint. 4 more ounces of that great Pilsner taste. Bank Mutual. Frontier Airlines. Get guaranteed lowest fares at frontierAirlines.com. And Corey, that was a big one for the crew today.
A dramatic victory tonight, Uke, as the Brewers even this series at a game apiece. Rubber game here tomorrow afternoon. The totals for the victorious Milwaukee Brewers: 8 runs on 13 hits, 1 error, and 5 left on base. For the Twins tonight, 7 runs, 14 hits, 1 error, and 9 left on. The win to Takashi Saito, his first. He is 1-1. The loss to Matt Capps, he is 2-4, and the save to John Axford, number 21 for X. This game was played in 3 hours and 4 minutes and witnessed by the largest crowd in Target Field history, 41,378. A great ball game tonight. Final score, Brewers 8, Twins 7.
And our local Chevy dealer star of the game. How about the birthday?
We got to go with the birthday boy
yeah.
tonight. Nigel Morgan, 3 for 5. He homered, drove in 4, scored 3 times, but his 2 biggest RBIs came in the 9th inning with that game-tying 2-run double off the fence in right center. Nigel Morgan, happy 31st in this one tonight. He's our Chevrolet star of the game.
Brought to you by Chevrolet. They offer 9 models with an EPA estimated 32 miles per gallon highway or better. Chevrolet is the official sponsor of the Milwaukee Brewers. Well, that's our game report for tonight, folks. We'll be back with you again tomorrow afternoon. Our jockey pregame show gets underway at 12:35. It'll be the rubber game of the series. And then game 3 will follow when Zach Greinke hooks up against Nick Blackburn. Until then, this is Bob Uecker along with Corey Provis and Ken Summerfeld, inviting you to stay tuned for the postgame show And until tomorrow afternoon, bidding you a very pleasant good evening from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Once again, the final score tonight, the Brewers in a big come-from-behind win. Final, Brewers 8, Twins 7. So long, everybody. You are listening to the Brewers Radio Network.
Now, the largest crowd in the history of Target Field, and they saw a dandy tonight, especially the large contingent of Brewers fans at this ball game tonight. 41,378 on hand to see a terrific comeback. The Brewers down 7-0, score 8 unanswered runs to prevail 8-7, getting 4 alone off Matt Capps in the ninth inning to even this series at a game apiece. Nyjer Morgan, George Kataris, Jonathan Lucroy. Terrific work from the Brewers bullpen tonight. Estrada, Saito, and Axford. A great comeback win for the Crew, and we head right to our Bank Mutual scoreboard. Let's send along some finals first. Let's begin with the Cardinals. They lose in Tampa 5-1. Rays get the win to the Brewers, and Cardinals back tied atop the Central Division. Both teams now are 45 and 39 on the year. Rays get the win 5-1. Jet drops to 9-5. Roy Halladay, another complete game. In fact, he picks up his 11th win. Phillies beat the Blue Jays 5-3. Pirates and Nationals playing 2. And game 1, Pittsburgh won 5-3. Game 2, the Nationals won 4-3. So the Bucks and Nats split that day-night doubleheader. White Sox over the Cubs 1-0 at Wrigley Field. Phil Humber now 8-4 as Matt Garza drops to 4-7. The Indians are now 5-0 against the Reds this year. They win again today 3-1. Frank Herman got the win. Homer Bailey took the loss. He is now 3-3. Michael Brantley belted his 6th home run in the win for the Indians. Yankees win their 7th straight. They beat the Mets 5-2. Cologne now 6-3 as Dylan G drops to 8-2. And the Red Sox pound the Astros 10-4 Minute Maid Park as Andrew Miller improves to 2-0. Jay Happ falls to 3-10. 8-7 Brewers come back to beat the Twins. Again, some highlights coming up in just a bit. Back to our Bank Mutual scoreboard. Some games in progress now. Still raining in the Motor City. Giants 6, Tigers nothing. That game is not official, only in the third. And it's been raining there for over 2 hours. Other games in progress. Marlins 7, Rangers 4 in the 6th. The Rockies lead the Royals 9-5 in the 7th. Angels 4, Dodgers nothing in the 4th. In Anaheim, Diamondbacks 2, A's nothing in the 5th. And the Padres and Mariners scoreless early on in Seattle. The Player of the Month is presented by Robert Hack Diamonds. Each month we'll award a $250 gift card to the player we select as our Brewers Radio Network Player of the Month. Final score, Brewers 8, Twins 7. Our highlight show is coming up next on the Brewers Radio Network. So an amazing comeback. The Brewers down 7-0 into the 5th inning comeback to score 8 unanswered runs to get the win. Now, a little history here. We got to go back to a series against the Twins here at Target Field last year. It was also the Saturday game. That was back in late May. I want to say May 21st, May 22nd. But the Saturday game, the Brewers were batting in the 9th inning down 6-2, and they scored 5 times off John Rausch last year to take a 7-6 lead. They would eventually lose the game in 12, 8-7. But the fact that the Brewers rallied again tonight on the Saturday for the second straight year. Last year they lost after rallying. This year they rally and win. Some, a little symmetry there perhaps, but the Brewers do come back. What a finish in this one tonight to win 8-7. So Nyjer Morgan, our Chevrolet star of the game. He had 3 hits. He drove in 4 runs. He scored 3 times. George Kataris, a huge pinch hit. RBI single that proved to be the game winner. Unieski Bencourt on base twice. He scored 2 runs. Jonathan Lucroy a couple hits and 2 RBIs. Brian Braun, again, did up his hitting streak to 22 games with a 4th inning double, but he did leave in the 8th inning with a left calf strain, and that's all we know at this point. We'll have much more on Braun's status on our broadcast tomorrow. But a great finish tonight as Narveson, who struggled mightily tonight, but he takes a no decision. The win to Takashi Saito, and what a job by the bullpen. Estrada, Saito, and Axford, 4 1/3 scoreless relief tonight after Narveson gave up 7. over 4 2/3 in this one tonight. So